Go.
Hi, this is Amy and Stephen from A. Taylor AI1.
Hi.
And what we're here for right now is for the Hurricane Irene that is hitting the Gulf, or not hitting the Gulf, it's hitting the coastline over by North Carolina and on upward to New York right now. This is 8:27:11 is the date.
Oh, okay.
And I'm talking to you because I understand very well what hurricanes mean and what damage they can do. And I'm going to give you all some personal information first, and then I'm going to go into some other issues or some other ideas that I have about what we can do to help. And what I would like to say is that way back in 2004, my mother was dying of cancer in Florida, and I went to take care of her for quite a while. And a hurricane hit down in the Gulf, and I made the decision to evacuate her. We couldn't really stay there because, number one, we had animals, and the shelters at that time did not take the animals. And number two, the hospital didn't consider her critical enough to keep her in the hospital as a shelter. So, you had a choice of staying in the house that we were in, which was right on the coast, or leaving and going inland to a safe place. Yes, Stevie?
How old were you at the time?
How old was I at the time? Let me see now. That was 7 years ago. So I'm 42, so I was about 32, 34, somewhere around there. Anyways, why does it matter?
I was just wondering.
So I made the decision to take my mother up here to Nashville, Tennessee, because I didn't live here at the time, but we had relatives here. And unfortunately, she didn't survive. And her death was ruled not only for the cancer, but for the hurricane, because we had to evacuate. And anyway, she didn't survive, but it wasn't much of a choice, and, that's not what
so, was it the cancer or the hurricane that killed him?
It was both. It was the fact that we couldn't get the medical help that she would have needed because they didn't deem her to be that critical at the time, but unfortunately the cancer progressed as we progressed onward to get here to Nashville, Tennessee, and by the time we got here and got the help that she needed, unfortunately it was too late.
So, how is the hurricane in that situation killing her?
Because if it hadn't been for the hurricane, she would have stayed in the help of the hospital in Florida. And they would have helped take care of her, but unfortunately, they deemed that she wasn't that critical at that moment in time.
Yeah.
So anyways, I do know that going back to Florida, to the house, and there was a transformer electrical pole that had fallen on the house, and the whole neighborhood was without electricity. Even though we got there about 4 weeks after the hurricane had hit, we had no electricity for about 2 weeks, and then even after we had electricity, the stores and all were depleted, and there was no stockpile, or there was nothing there. So the point of this video is that, if anyone's interested in helping out with donations, things that we have in our stockpile is very important. And the things that you don't think about, people donate food. I mean, they donate, soups and things like that are in cans because they're non-perishable. And of course, we have other things that are non-perishable, some things that are perishable. But anyways, remembering, shampoos and conditioners, razors for people to shave, snacks, children, especially, need a little bit of comfort food. Toothpaste toothbrushes, even things, you know, I bought these which I'll never eat.
What are they?
For some reason, this is a cream of wheat.
Cream of wheat.
This is shelf-stable milk.
What
You know, things like Dove soap. And if you want to see, you know, I donate quite a bit of stuff already, but this is still a box of stuff that I haven't. Oh, by the way, also toilet paper and even these, which I just did the video on, which I bought a lot of because we're going to donate them because they do get headaches, believe it or not. You know, gee, living in a, you know,
place where
area
hurricanes.
where, you know, everything's been destroyed. Do you think they might need something for a headache? But also, guess what? This box. These were all freebies. These are all things that I got for nothing. Whether it be toothpaste,
Good tape, I need that.
cleaning liners, you know, this was all stuff that I've gotten from here or there that was free.
Hey, what's this?
This is stuff I haven't donated.
Oh, that's a toothbrush.
And this is all just stuff that I got. So, we need to put together YouTubers, YTs, or whatever we want to call ourselves. This is a call. This is a shout out. This is whatever you want to call it. So let's put all this stuff together. Let's put all of this together. And let's put this towards, you know, helping out these people that are going to need it in the next few weeks, because I guarantee we help too many people overseas when we don't have enough to help ourselves. When we can't help our own children and we can't help our own neighborhoods and we can't do for what we have here. You know, come on. Let's do something. I don't think that's a lot to ask. You know, some freaking chocolate, you know, freaking snack bar, some toothpaste. Come on, guys. If you're a couponer,
Join in and help out.
let's band together. Let's put this together. I will get the addresses. I will get the addresses or whatever that's needed. And let's do something.
Join in and help out.
Join in and help out. Think that's something better than live, love, and eat.
Or live, eat, and love.
We'll argue about that one. We love you guys.
Goodbye.
Let's do something. Let's help out ourselves and our neighbors. Alright guys, bye.
Bye.